Thinking about values. Our today's topic is Kabir dives in. So let's start the story.
Kabir dives in. Kabir was a happy boy. He was good at studies, popular among friends, and was loved by his family. But there was a problem. A problem no one except Kabir knew about. When other boys played, Kabir hung around but didn't really join in. He did not try out for any sports team. He would make fun of the sports stars at his school. The reason was that Kabir felt awkward in his body. He felt he moved stiffly and just didn't have the smarts for sports. Every summer, Kabir's school sent class 5 students for swimming lessons. Kabir did all he could to get out of it. He whined to his parents and signed up for music lessons instead. But it was no good. Everyone had to swim. Kabir began his swimming lessons, but his head was full of complaints. The water was not cool enough. The other kids were too noisy. The sun was in his eyes. He didn't pay attention to what the coach was saying because he was sure he would never learn how to swim. He practiced half-heartedly and got everything wrong. Once, Kabir complained of a cramp and was sitting beside the pool. He saw the coach with a small boy who seemed terrified of water. The coach talked gently to the boy for a minute and then went into the pool. One shy step at a time, the boy made it to the edge of the water. Kabir watched the boy walk forward on shaky legs, stop at the edge of the water, and then jump. The boy had closed his eyes and jumped right in where the coach was waiting. The coach caught him and lifted him high up. Kabir's cry of surprise mixed in with the boy's shout of joy. What could Kabir learn from watching the little boy? Kabir kept thinking of the little boy. The boy could have cried or tried to run away, but he decided to overcome his fear instead. That's the way to do it, Kabir thought. The next day, Kabir threw the complaints out of his head. He listened to the coach and practiced hard. He quickly mastered the basic movements and the breathing method. By the second week of the lessons, he was ready to swim on his own. Soon, Kabir was swimming like a fish. He did the strokes right and moved smoothly. The coach said he was a natural. But the best thing was that Kabir felt wonderful when moving in the water. His whole body, his every muscle and joint felt right. He felt free and he felt strong. Kabir signed up for the swimming race at the end of summer lessons. It was something he had never done before. Does it matter whether Kabir wins the race? Kabir did his warm-up exercises on the morning of the race. He took his place at the edge of the pool and grinned at the other swimmers. At the coach's signal, the swimmers dove into the pool and raced to the other end. The boy who won the race stood beaming, and Kabir smiled equally happy. Kabir was happy he had taken part in the race. It didn't matter at all whether he won or lost. He had already won when he kicked out his bad thoughts and smiled at life. Winning is doing your best, not just getting ahead of others. Where else in life can Kabir practice this lesson?